Merhaba arkadaşlar, Dragon Age Origins'te yeni bir bölüme kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son bir odaya girmiştik. Birazcık da kaybolduk diyebiliriz. Buradan bir çıkmamız gerekiyor. Ama nereden geldiğimizi falan unuttum ya. Buraya nasıl girdik? Zaten o yüzden çıkamadık. Şimdi burası dünyaya açılıyor. Biz buradan mı geldik? Bak şuraya da gitmedik. Acaba şuraya gitsek mi? Dur oraya bir gidelim ya. Geçen bölümde sağ taraftan gittik. Yolun sağından. Bayağı bir ilerledik. Bir şeyler yaptık. Şimdi bir de öbür tarafa gidelim. Belki farklı bir durumla karşılaşırız. Aa, yanlış tarafa mı gitmişiz lan? Yanlış yere yürümüşüz ya. Gelin biraz hızlı. İyi, en azından geçtiğimiz yerlerden tekrar düşman çıkmıyor karşımıza. Aa, bunu yakabiliyoruz mu? Aa! Lan ne olur ne olmaz. Böyle bir kaydedelim de. Aşağıda bir şey var mıydı acaba, buna benzer bir şey?
Yes.
Vay be. Evet, buraya geldik. Buradan sağa gitmiştik. Şimdi sol tarafa. Eminim burada bir şeylerle karşılaşacağız.
Now let's see. Which one first?
Aa, orada biri var. Büyücü. Allah. Siz onları halledin, ben büyücü. Şimdi bunlar. Bunun canı hiç gitmemiş. Bitti mi? Güzel. Allah. Şansımıza ne çıktı? Çıka bu mu çıktı içinden? Yağmacı sıkıtıyor.
This is Mafarath, Vendraste and her betrayer. What? I went to the chantry as a child.
Evet, yine farklı bir bölgeye girdik. Bir daha uğraşmayalım diye kaydedelim. Ama bir dakika lan, buradan geldik mi biz? Aynı yere mi gidiyor yoksa? Evet, aynı yere gidiyor. O zaman gitmeye gerek yok. Öbür tarafa bakalım bir de. Burası da herhalde yıkık tapınak. Aynı yermiş demek ki. Tamam. Aman dikkat edin şeye. En azından oradaki düşmanları temizleyip biraz tecrübe puanı kazandım. Seviye atlamak için. Gerekiyor biliyorsunuz. Oyunu bir yanlışlıkla durdurdum. Şey oldu. Hata verdi. Sıkıntı yok, zaten yakında kaydetmiştik. Ama ben buraya nereden girmiştim ya? Onu unuttum ya. Buradan mı girmiştim acaba? O yıkık tapınağın dışına çıkmak istiyorum da. Yok abi, burası değil. Yani şurası değil de sanki başka bir yerden geldik gibi hatırlıyorum. Biz buradan geçiş yapamıyor muyuz? Başka bir yere.
Going.
Buraya gidemiyor muyum? Oha. O neydi öyle ya?
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us. What does that mean? I think. Wait. Did you hear that?
Ulan ben bir kişi tek başımayım. Yo. Ulan şey de yok. Ne derler ona? Sağlık ilacı da yok.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next, Dark? It will be more difficult.
Burası da ilk defa geldiğimiz bir bölge. Evet beyler, buradan devam edelim. Bunlar niye ayrıldı şimdi?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Bunları... Evet, köpeğimiz. Bunları oyunun başından beri kullanmıyorum. Nereye gelmiştik biz de mi, buraya mı? Evet, oyun yine hata verdi. Bunları tekrar seçelim. Yalnız demin şuraya tıklayınca, bu haritaya gidince hata verdi. Bir başka yere gideyim. Aslında buraya gitmek istemiyorum ya. Bu adam nereye çağırmıştı bizi? Şuralara niye gidemiyoruz ya? Tekrar aynı yere girmeyelim. Evet, yine bir kapışma. Yok, bir şey yok. Şimdi önceki bölümde bize eşlik eden, kupayı bulmamız için neydi lan adamın ismi, unuttum. O denerim diye bir yer söylemişti. O nerede orası ya? Lan direkt niye çıkıyorsun?
Is that so?
There is a circle in my country, of course. But
Oyun sürekli hata veriyor.
I visited the
Görevlerde denerim gözüküyor.
Even circle on
Ama
official
denerim nerede?
crow business.
Burada ne diyor? Garip parşömenleri çözebilecek birini bulun diyor. Çözemediğiniz bir dilde bazı parşömenler buldunuz. Seyahatlerinizde karşılaştığınız birinin onları tercüme edebileceğini umarak onları yanınıza aldınız. Buradan ne anlamam gerekiyor? Tamam, denerime gitmemiz lazım.
Met a beautiful young
Ama buradan çıkamıyorum çünkü oyun sürekli hata veriyor. Burada bir kaydedeyim.
They say the darkspawn have left the surface. Fair
Bak,
journey,
buradan
boy.
çıkarken hata veriyor arkadaşlar. Evet. Tekrar tam kabın oradan başlayınca hatayı vermedi. Hatta burada da kaydedelim. Burada kalmayalım.
You hear about those hunters from Oswin? The Regent strung them up like foxes.
He did.
Acaba içeride miydi o? Belki tamamen şu anda yanlış yere gidiyoruz. Hiç bilmiyorum. Yazmıyor burada da ya hiçbir yer. Hah, burada. Bayağı yolumuz uzun. Umarım hata vermez veya birileriyle karşılaşmayız. Merhaba.
In the name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Valroyo years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this. He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
Niye sonra uğruyoruz?
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Tapınakçılar mı? Lan, rahibe buradaymış ya. Yanlış kişiyle konuşmuşuz.
Matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board? I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. Of course, sir. On what topic? Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event. Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Divinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it. I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? Ah.
Karşılığında bir şey almadık ama zarar vermez herhalde. Ne çabuk inceledin.
Early chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Mafarat's final days, and perhaps more. I know, it's remarkable. The same Mafarat who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Bu mu? Bu kadar. Maaşım dedim, bu kadar mı yani? Görev tamamlandı. Görev tamamlandı. Oyun sıkıntı çıkartmadan kaydedelim. Bu acaba yan görev mi? İki tane var. Evet arkadaşlar, yine oyun sürekli hata veriyor. Niye bilmiyorum. Bu bölümde hata verdi sürekli. Bari buraya geleyim de bu şehre. Buradan devam ettirelim dedim. Belki hatayı vermez. Zambar şehrindeyiz. Şehrin meydanındayız. Burada bir iki tane görevimiz vardı. İşte Lord'un güvenini kazanma üzerine bir görev vardı. Birkaç tane yapmışız ama hala bitmemiş demek ki. Daha ne yapmamız gerekiyor bu Lord'un güvenini kazanmak için?
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Rak. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Vilda. We'll do our best.
Derin yollarda.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Yeni görev. Derin yollara gitmemiz lazım. Derin yollar. Burada. Biz neredeyiz? Buradayız.
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now. They're supposed to be safer to travel.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesh's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps. For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Evet.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you
Ben
need
gitmek
something?
istiyorum.
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin. Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesh's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests.
İzni almamız gerekiyor. Nasıl alacağız o izni ya?
For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Anlaşıldı.
You look like you're not from around here. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smith Caste. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Babanın yanından bekliyorsun. Ulan işler iyice karıştı. Burada yeni bir alan burası. Buraya girmemiş olabiliriz. Buraya girdik, hatırlamıyorum. Burası hala kilitli. Evet, girmişiz.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord
Perhaps
Harrowmont.
I could have a
No
try at
visitors
that.
are allowed at this time.
If you're looking for Lord Doolin Forender, you'll find...
Lord Balin is the voice of... The public has a right to know.
Buralara hep girdik zaten. Ama şurada gitmediğimiz bir yer var. Muhtemelen oraya da geçemiyoruz. Evet, gitti. Bura niye gitti? Niye geçemiyoruz abi buradan?
Greetings.
Evet, arada oyun donuyormuş gibi gözükürse anlayın ki oyun hata vermiştir. Ya buraya hala mı giremiyoruz?
Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times.
Tamam, ne yapmamız lazım?
I only
Hala
wish there was
güvenmiyorlar
more
bize
I could do for
tam
you.
anlamıyla. Bu da bilmiyor ne yapacağımızı.
And I'm off.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens.
Derin yollara giremiyoruz ki
Balin
zaten.
and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
Tamam, süper. Ama birinden izin almamız gerek.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the shaper of memories. The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn. They were once our highways beneath the mountains. Now the darkspawn claim them and few venture there, except your order, who enter the deep roads when they retire, so they can die slaughtering as many darkspawn as possible. At the other side of the old empire, during the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us. I will settle your mind if I can, Warden. Please, speak your mind.
Evet, tekrar aynı şeyleri yapacak
Your
muhtemelen.
presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Could the end of Orzammar be nigh? Turn to Lord Harrowmont and assure the future of Dwarven society.
Evet, şuraya bir uğrayalım. Satabileceğim bir şeyler var
Have
mı?
you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right, best in the trade, you know. I worked the Orem myself.
Bizdekiler daha iyi. Şimdi buradan satabileceğim başka satabileceğimiz hediye yok mu? Sat. Kurt postunu sat. Senden bir iki tane sağlık şeyi alsak ama yok herhalde. Evet, görevin bir tanesi burada.
A Trust Valar, stranger. Here for armor or conversation? Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go. Oh, good. Well, let me know if she does trouble you any. Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notions. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter.
This is Dagna's dream, if it makes her happy.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her. Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family. Then please tell my daughter to come home and forget her crazy ideas.
Şimdi kızını mı bulacağız? Ama kızı burada bekliyor olması lazım. Ulan seviye atlamak için daha çok var ya. Hemen muhtemelen dışarıdadır. Evet.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said. You talked to him? Of course he wants me to stay. He wants to sell me off to some pockmarked smith with a good dowry. He's never understood me. But I'm going anyway. I'll go right now. I'll do whatever it takes just to be there. Thank you for asking. That's more than anyone else has done for me.
Bitti mi görev? Ya bunun yanına gidelim.
Please don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family. Then please tell my daughter to come.
Ama görev de tam bitmedi.
Oh, wonderful. A dwarven tavern. I've always wanted a hut.
They're everywhere! I can't
A
take it!
Trosvala champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Sonunda be.
His lordship is
Asıl
looking forward to
görevimiz bu yani. İşte o kapı. Dur, ne olur ne olmaz kaydedeyim. Ha. Evet. Bakalım nasıl bir tip. Hadi dön yüzünü.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. It is hard to consider the threat of darkspawn on the surface when all we see is them retreating from our gates. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
Yo, duymadım lan.
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dusttown, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dusttown. Do
Toz
whatever it
mahallede
takes to
diyor.
see that justice is
Gel buraya
served.
ara. Tamam. Yani yan görevleri ana görevler arasında bir farklılık olsa güzel olurdu. Jarvia'nın gizlenme yerine sız. Jarvia'nın gizlenme yerine girmek için bir yol bulman gerekiyor. Belki de o şehirde bazı ipuçları bulabilirmişiz. Toz şehir mi? Bura neresi? Şuradan bir çıkalım da hayırlısıyla. Bir daha kaydet. Oyun her an tekrar hata verebilir diye korkuyorum. Yani burada mı? Yani diğerlerinden çok da farklı değil. Bu bir şey biliyorlar, yok bu bir şey bilmez. Onu geç, onda bilecek tip yok.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont, unable to win own battle, turns to Grey Wardens in desperation.
Harrowmont has suckered the
Allah.
Wardens.
Lan ne oluyor size? Evet, sağlık bas bize, sağlık bas. Ulan birinde de sağlık ilacı olsun. Dediğim oldu, bir tanesinde de oldu. Allah Allah, buraya ilk defa mı geliyoruz? Meclis salonu. Aa, buraya sanki ilk defa... Yok, ilk defa gelmiyoruz. Hala mı kilitli dayı?
Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do? Not until something forces their hand.
Tamam dayı. Katiphaneye girmeyelim. Bu toz şehri nerede ya? Toz şehir.
News of the hour.
Burada değildir zaten herhalde.
Lord Harrowmont, proven to be working with surfacers. His betrayal of Grey Wardens present in Orzammar. Endorsement of Lord Harrowmont of blow against Lord Talon.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is here.
Going.
Aman hata verme. Toz mahalle. Buradan direkt devam. Ya niye siz çıkıyorsunuz karşımıza ya? Demin çıkmıyordunuz.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see. Now, yes.
Kardeş bur gel. Lan neresi toz mu abi? Ha burası mı? Şimdi onu aramamız lazım. Geçebiliyoruz mu? Buradan. Lan. Hah. Yok arkadaş burada da değil.
Yes.
Perhaps I could
Gitti,
have a
o da
try at
gitti,
that.
o da gitti. Acaba aralarındaki dilencilerden biri mi acaba?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple. You really want to take that attitude? I hear you've been looking for someone, and I might know where she is.
Öyle o zaman.
Don't start chewing the floor. I know you're looking for Jarvia.
Sen nereden biliyorsun ya?
I
Biz
used to
kralla
run
özel
for her back
konuştuk.
in the day. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. They do, but it's not easy to find. Jarvia's got real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. Well, it was worth a try.
Huh?
Well, look who comes crawling back. You feeling more generous? Well, I'll stop praying for your death. Of course, with
Lan
my
demin
track
10
record,
diyordun,
you're
5
probably
diyordun.
safer if I keep on.
Zaten fazla bir şey yok.
Spare
Buna
a
soralım.
coin? 2 bits for the needy? Keep asking questions like that, and you'll get dragged in soon enough.
Ne diyorsun lan? Bak bu kesin bir şeyler biliyor.
Jarvia is a dangerous...
Ulan hiçbir şey bilmiyor.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dust Town. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Aa biz bir kitap yan görev değil mi? Yan görevde arıyordum. Ulan durun lan ben.
I don't know anything. Leave me alone.
Who are you?
You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. I know a bit. Enough to know the coin would have to be real good to risk turning her against me. For that, all I can say is she's got a secret base that runs through half the city, and only her men get in and out. If you're looking to make trouble, I suggest you find a safer line of work. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead.
56 mı lan? Bizim 15-16 altınımız var.
Sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Ana gitti lan. Kayboldu. Burada da birileri vardı. Bir dakika dur, girmeden şehir meydanına şehir meydanına çıkmayalım. Seninle konuştuk mu?
Jarvia said it's dangerous for anyone who talks.
Seninle konuşmadık.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Bu mu yani?
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Sana sorduk mu? Sorduk.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy? What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Lan
Spare a
dursana.
coin? 2 bits for the needy? I don't go near there. You trespass, you go in the lava, you know?
Bu da çok ketum. Zaten parası yok adamın.
No one, don't look at me.
Well, look who
Ulan
comes
yine burada
crawling
kaldık.
back. You feeling more generous? Pleasure doing business with you. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every
Aynı
duster with
şeyleri
both
söylüyor
legs
ya.
bearing swords for her. I'm not in the good anymore, and Jarvia's gotten real careful lately. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carter members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. Well, it was worth a try.
Param gitti mi lan? Evet gitti. Buraya gitti. Hiçbir şey bilmiyor ama konuşuyor. Aa bak burada da birileri var.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I. What information? I don't know anything. Unless you want the names of every mining family in Orzammar. That's what I was. Before. I know people are scared of her. I'm sorry I don't know more. I haven't been down here long. I still don't know how to do it, really. How do people live like this? My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right. My son's father is casteless, as is he. My parents have disowned me unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. Yes, I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways? Maybe it would be better to spare him that. Let him join the ancestors. I could go home. I have to be alone now.
Tamam.
Excuse me.
Ama bana yardımcı olmadı. Lan bitti zaten.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. It's everywhere. That's the problem. There's nowhere she can't see you.
Bu mu yani?
Well, look what we have here. Jarvia said
Sizin
you
burada
were
ne işiniz
looking
var?
for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Allah. İyi ki girmişiz oraya. Ulan tazele...
Sorry ancestors.
Canımızı tazele diyecektim.
You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all. The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the 3rd house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
Yok lan adam bize bilgiyi verdi.
Really? Oh, thank you.
3. evin
You're
duvarı mı dedi?
a good person. How do they say it? The ancestors have shown their favor.
Ha 3. ev burada mı?
Bless you.
Yo üst evler dedi lan. Neyse bir gidelim, belki muhtemelen bir tane ölmüş. Muhtemelen gözüküyordur. Üçüncü ev. Burası neydi? Şüpheli kapı. Evet. Haydi bakalım. Bir kapı daha.
What's the password?
Aa, paralı. Bilmiyorum ki lan.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Eyvah. Biri gitti.
Now this should be fun.
Oh, die! Another point.
Çık oradan. Devran. Hemen kaydedelim. Ya bu pisliklerle uğraşmak istemiyorum. Devamı geliyor. Evet, büyücüyle ikimiz kalacağız şimdi.
I am here.
Kayıp.
Now I'm going to bed.
Lan benim canımı tazelesene.
That won't fool me. If you insist.
Onda içeride bir daha var. Ama niye benim canım tazelenmiyor?
All right. Not good.
Immediately.
Dur gitme dur.
All right.
Oh!
Not good. Oh, you.
Yes.
Şimdi bunlardan alacağımı alayım.
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not like
Çünkü
death
ardından bölümü sonlandıracağım. Bu bölüm kısa olabilir veya bir yerden sonra başka bir yere atlayabilir. Çünkü sürekli bir hata verdi. Ama son herhalde bir 20 dakikadır falan hata vermiyor. Yavaş yavaş oyunda ilerliyoruz. Şurada bir kapı var. Ama daha fazla ilerlemeyelim. Düşman çıkacak çünkü. Oyunda yine ana hikayeden beri ilerlemeye devam ediyoruz. Evet, Dragon Age Origins'ten şimdilik bu kadar. Bir dahaki bölümde Görüşmek üzere.